Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be working on a 2003 Toyota Tacoma with a 4-cylinder engine in it. Customer said he had replaced the coil pack and then the spark plug, and he's still having a cylinder 1 misfire. So he wants us to take a look and diagnose what else it could be. We are going to test the injector and see if it's the injector himself, if the customer had already replaced those 2 other components dealing with ignition. So just follow along. So for this right now, we're going to just remove the throttle body, move that out of the way, and then we're going to have access to what we need. Okay, so what I've done is just remove or loosen this clamp, the clamp from the other side, and then this hose here. I also disconnected the throttle cables, right? There's just these 2 bolts that go here, and then the cable itself that you have to disconnect from the throttle body. All right, you set that aside, and then for this intake box, there are 2 bolts that go on the underneath portion that connect to right here on the side of the engine that you're gonna have to remove in order to get that out of here. So then from now, we're gonna remove the throttle body, these 4 bolts on 4 corners, so that we'll be able to get the fuel injector or the fuel rail line to come out and disconnect the fuel injector. Okay, so to remove the throttle body, like I mentioned, there's 2 nuts on the bottom side, and then 2 bolts on the bottom, 2 nuts on the top. You're gonna remove all 4 of them. There's this connector here on this back side. There's that connector and this connector that you need to disconnect. It's easier once you remove the throttle body assembly out to get access to those 2 connectors. And then on the bottom side of the manifold itself, there's going to be 2 coolant lines that you're going to see here that you're going to remove some hoses with some clamps. And then after that, you'll be able to remove the entire assembly out of the way so that you can get access to your fuel rail, and then ultimately we're going to disconnect the number 1 fuel injector. All right, once you remove this bolt and that bolt, you'll be able to just prop up on the fuel rail, and then you should be able to move it out of the way enough to get to the fuel injector. So this is the old one, right? There's a O-ring right here. Let's see if we can get the camera to focus. There you go. O-ring right there. And then on this other side, there should be an O-ring here. If you buy the new one, it'll come with it. Sometimes it gets stuck inside of where the injector sits, so you might have to get a pick or something to get it out. And all it does is just sits on this little groove that you see. But that's all it takes to replace the injector. You just have to connect everything back. But yeah, so just reverse order on everything that we removed. And like always, appreciate you guys watching. Till next time.